All right. Well, we should be good to go. Let's see. Ah, fuck me. I'm so fucking irritated that that just happened. So fucking irritated that just happened. All right, let me see if I've got chat back yet. All right, we got chat back. Let's just go ahead and keep going, I guess. I'm so fucking annoyed. Like, why did that have to happen like that? All right. Here we go.
Recrafting is insanely expensive.
What's going on, Void Eye?
Gear Imprint lets you fix this. How it
works. Okay.
You need your primary item with a good crafted mods but bad base, the so-called imprint material.
Okay.
You also need another item of the same exact base type that does have the desired base affixes, the imprint target. Finally, you need an imprint crystal, which can be purchased from the trader. Using these together, you can completely replace the base affixes of your imprint material item with the superior base affixes from the imprint target item. What does this mean in practice? This means players will no longer be punished for starting crafting on imperfect bases early on, and excellent base materials will always
I've damn near got his volume maxed out.
Hopefully crafting should feel a lot less stressful going forward.
Yeah, it's a problem with his mic.
Now let's dive into some updates for the Nether Realm. First up, Secret Realms.
Okay, so just to specify, so you have to have like, okay, so you have to have the exact item type for this. So if you have a long Night Sorcerer's Mask, you have to get a long Night Sorcerer's Mask. Oh boy, some of these oh my god, dude, priceless gear is gonna be stupid expensive. Holy shit.
Now let's dive into some updates for the Nether Realm. First up, Secret Realms. Starting Time Mark 8, killing rare monsters has a low chance to spawn a portal.
Okay.
These are unique side areas with different mechanics and better rewards than standard maps. For example, Secret Realm Abyssal Vault is just full of loot chests, no mobs. The Secret Realm Sea of Rice has passive goblins you kill for a chance to summon a boss. There's a total of 5 types of Secret Realms this season, and you know,
okay, like that. That's cool. Just extra stuff in our maps. I'm down for that.
Grinding and some random excitement to mapping. Now let's talk Deep Space. Deep Space is the only system which is actually undergoing a larger overhaul this season. Forget the old regions and Plane Watchers.
Okay.
Now, there are 5 dedicated Deep Space stages. These are larger, have way higher monster density, better drops, but are significantly harder.
So T-17s.
Challenges. To align with a high investment, high reward philosophy for this challenging content, we've introduced a new item type usable only in Time Mark 8 maps and the new Deep Space stages. Probes. You can think of them as additional map juicing. Using them as targeted reward affixes like more Ember drops, but also boosts monster life. High risk, high reward.
Okay.
Different probe types exist, some with chances for Easter egg events like the Compass Deep Space Probe, potentially spawning Plane Washer treasure chests full of just compasses. Probes use their own slots, separate from compasses, so you can stack both if you want to push difficulty and rewards.
Oh, Jesus
so what
Christ.
About difficulty? The extra difficulty in Deep Space comes partly from ailments now affecting players. We're introducing a new category of stage mechanics specifically for Deep Space. Ailments that directly affect players. Familiar mechanics like Trauma, Wilt, Ignite, Numbed, and Curse may now be applied to players by monsters or environmental effects within Deep Space.
Okay.
For example, a special Ignite called Scorch also reduces all your resistances. Easier ailment mods can pop up randomly. The really nasty ones are tied to NetherRealm resonance affixes.
Okay.
Added more defensive accesses to gear to help counter these.
We'll see.
Key detail about setting up your Deep Space stages. When you open one, the pool of Netherrealm resonance affixes will start with 8 negative affixes active, and
Holy
players
shit.
will only have the option to re-roll them. You'll need to carefully manage the difficulty you face.
This is literally
Next
just
up,
a, like,
let's talk about the Plane Watchers.
is this not just a different take on T-17s? That's what that is, right?
First,
sounds
some
hard.
Big news. After a long tenure guarding the Dreamless Abyss, the Goblin Lightning High Priest is finally retiring from the active roster this season. Taking his place, we welcome the return of a formidable foe, Night Slayer, the Wilting Plume. The Night Slayer presents a completely updated art style, bringing an even darker flavor to his encounters and associated scenes.
Okay.
Expect a distinctly different and more intense visual experience when players face him. Also, one of our goals this season was to better integrate the Plane Watcher challenges into the regular Netherrealm mapping cycle, adding more diversity to the endgame grind for players. To support this, we've increased the overall rewards from defeating Plane Watchers.
Ooh.
However, please note that star shards obtained from them will now be non-tradable items. Also, Plane Watchers now have scaling difficulty levels. Beat one at time
What the fuck did you back up? Hold on. Say that again?
Visual experience when players face him. Also, one of our goals this season was to better integrate the Plane Watcher challenges into the regular Netherrealm mapping cycle.
Okay.
Adding more diversity to the endgame grind for players. To support this, we've increased the overall rewards from defeating Plane Watchers.
Right.
However, please note that star shards obtained from them will now be non-tradable items. Also, Plane Watchers.
What? Did they just say? Is that all star shot? Wait. Okay, I need patch notes like right now. Holy fuck! What are you farming tier 7s? Holy dude, star shards low key carry like mapping costs for like so much stuff. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Okay.
Now have scaling difficulty levels.
Okay.
Beat one at time mark 8 to unlock the next tier.
Oh
Higher tiers
no.
Don't just get more stats, they also gain new combat mechanics. Tougher fights, much better rewards. Next up, gameplay mechanics. First, let's discuss about some changes which might more directly affect your mapping experience. We found that the base drop experience could feel very underwhelming without employing very specific looting strategies. To fix this, we've adjusted the drop source for level 21 active skills. Players now have a chance to find these skills when defeating bosses in time mark 8 and higher stages.
Oh, that's nice.
Truth Hammer has been changed to Truth Fossil. Players can obtain Truth Fossils in time mark 8 and above stages, and consuming just one allows you to randomize an affix value on an item. We noticed that players in time mark 8 sometimes struggle to access suitable compasses for certain gameplay loops, as prices were often driven up by demand from players engaging in deep space looting strategies.
Okay.
We noticed that players in time mark 8 sometimes struggle to access suitable compasses for certain gameplay loops, as prices were often driven up by demand from players engaging in deep space mapping strategies.
Why did it repeat?
To address this, we've added rare quality alternative versions for some high intensity gameplay compasses. These differ only in numerical values from their legendary quality counterparts.
Okay,
For example, the legendary cruising mechanical compass makes drone quantity 3 times normal, while the rare version makes it 2 times. Also a new rule this season, only one compass of the same gameplay type can be active at a time, so players will need to choose the one that best suits their current goal.
What?
Also, to further enrich mapping strategies, we've added a batch of non-gameplay specific compasses.
What the fuck? Okay. What? Oh god, why? What? Why, dude?
Such as ones that increase the probability of finding trinkets among priceless gear drops. Next up, Talon Constellations. Several of the Talon Constellations have also undergone some reworks. Let's take a quick look at them. The Black Sail Talon Constellation has been reworked to focus on enhancing drops related to the Void Sea Bride. Now provides players with talents that increase the probability of certain Seal Whispers appearing. New boss Whispers have also been added to the Seal Whispers pool, which can increase the drop rate of Void Sea invitations.
Okay.
The Priceless Talon Constellation also offers richer options. Players can increase the drop rate of trinkets within priceless items, and even choose to prevent priceless items with only a single base affix from dropping, ensuring that drop priceless gear always contains 2 base affixes.
Okay.
Getting that perfect ring with +1 blessing anchors might be closer than you think.
I doubt it, but okay, sure.
The effects of talent nodes related to bosses across various gameplay mechanic talent constellations. This increased benefit comes at the cost of losing some of the gameplay mechanics' other inherent rewards. For example, in the Cube Talent Constellation, players can increase the probability of obtaining a desired core record when drawing from the Cube of Craving. But this comes at
I
the
don't
cost
care.
of
It's
reducing
Cube.
the amount
Get it
of
out of my
desired
face.
crystals obtained.
Honestly,
And
it's
yes,
Cube.
the
Get it out of my
drawing
face.
speed for the Cube, which has been a long-term point of contention in the community, has actually been increased this season. For the
Again?
Mistville and the Frozen Canvas talent constellations, we've added special star talents related to unique drops. These give season-exclusive gameplay monsters encountered in the Netherrealm a chance to drop activation mediums and exclusive support skills. Keep in mind these drops.
Ooh, wait, go back. Fuck Cube. Go next. Run that by me again.
Special star talents related to unique drops. These give season.
Mistville residents of Tarmac 8 or higher have a 0.5% chance to drop 1 additional activation medium. What the fuck? What? What is that?
Exclusive gameplay monsters encountered in the Netherrealm a chance to drop activation mediums.
Go, stop. Hover over it longer, damn it.
Exclusive gameplay monsters encountered in the Netherrealm.
Hover it longer. Dodge Snow. 1.5% chance to drop an exclusive. What? Oh no. Oh god, dude.
Activation mediums and exclusive support skills. Keep in mind these drops are primarily for transitional use. The highest level skills still need to be obtained by players through their corresponding core gameplay sources. Now, let's turn to the Supreme Showdown.
I mean, that's still though, like there's a lot of supports that even at tier 2 were like tons. Oh god, dude, I'm gonna have to redo every farming strategy that I had this season. I'm gonna have to redo completely top to bottom every farming strategy. Oh fuck me.
Bosses on the 20th and 21st floors will rotate again this season. The 20th floor challenge will be replaced by a brand new ultra difficult encounter, Night Slayer, the Wilting Plume. Players will face a spectacular showdown beneath his wings and scythe. As for the ultimate test on the 21st floor, the Lord of the Void Sea returns with his imposing fleet.
I kind of don't care about
Supreme
Showdown.
Showdown also introduces a new mechanic, Golden Gaze. This effect will randomly appear in stages. Both players and bosses have a chance to be chosen by the Golden Gaze, temporarily gaining the ability to gild opponents. When possessing this power, the boss can gild units in a 360-degree area around itself, while players can gild enemies in a 180-degree cone in front of them. Gilded units cannot move or cast skills. Importantly, when the boss itself is gilded, the damage it takes is additionally increased. It's a mechanic with both risks and opportunities, requiring players to handle it carefully to turn it into an advantage in the final battle. Next up, the Arcana seasonal mechanic.
Don't be
the
weird.
Tarot Path is going corn, so by entering the main gameplay loop, it's also being accordingly adjusted. In the new season, the number of tarot cards required to enter the Tarot Path has been increased from 15 to 30.
Jesus.
Correspondingly, the drop quantity from the Fate chest within the Tarot Path has also been proportionally increased. This
Okay.
change aims to greatly reduce how frequently the tarot mechanic interrupts your NetherRealm farming, alleviating the frustration of, having to break your main gameplay loop and going into the board game. Additionally, we've added a brand new NetherRealm talent constellation dedicated to the Archon as seasonal mechanic. It can specifically increase the drop probability of certain types of destinies, increase the chance for secret paths to appear, enhance the rarity of divination stakes, and even offer ways to directly feel the progress of your tarot collection. As
Okay.
always, we're doing our best to bring a ton of quality of life updates.
Hopefully you increase the drop rate of Kismets because it still does not, it's still bad. We need way more than we had last season for us to give a shit about this mechanic.
With each season. Let's take a quick look at some of the major ones that we're bringing with Sandlord. Our training dummy, Invisible Number 2, has received some major system upgrades. When calculating DPS, it will now display the dynamic stat changes of the player in real time, providing more accurate and reliable data for refining your builds. The dummy also gains a practical utility function. Players can now toggle a visual overlay centered on the dummy.
Very
to see
nice.
the actual in-game range of effects,
Very nice.
tagged as nearby,
Dude, because proximity is a fucking bait and people don't know it, dude.
and proximity. Depth Analysis 2.0. The depth screen is undergoing a huge overhaul. It will now clearly show what killed you, whether it was a mob, a mechanic, or a trap. It also separates damage into on-hit versus
Holy
damage
shit,
over
PoE,
time.
hey,
Details page
GGG.
shows damage breakdown and ailments.
It's
active
possible,
on depth.
look.
It will now be much
It's
better for
possible, look.
diagnosing survivability
It's
issues.
possible, look.
Important info prompts have also been revamped this season, appearing in a new, more aesthetically pleasing and noticeable way. Players can learn about their new cells in the trade house via these prompts, and will also receive notifications from the Cloud Oasis system, like funds running low, an airship glider returning from a mission, a special event being triggered, and so on and so forth. These notifications ensure you stay informed without constant checking. Of course, players can block unwanted notification types via the settings menu. Next up, we've made several quality of life optimizations to the trade house as well. When listing items, players can now quickly fill in their desired listing price by simply clicking on a unit price shown in the price check results. When listing stackable items, the quantity for sale now defaults to the maximum stack size you have in your inventory, making selling much faster. Additionally, when searching for divinity slates, players can now specify whether an affix must be placed
Out of curiosity, when we're searching for divinity slates, are we actually going to find them because it's possible to get them now? Just a question.
in the last position, making it easier
Just
to
a
find
question.
that perfect slate. And now, one last interesting adjustment.
Just a
In this
question.
new season, when players are doing their daily challenge and facing the Golden Calamity or Drag, the boss will no longer be restricted by the in-game damage cap mechanic. This means players can freely test the true maximum power of their builds against him and compete for the top scores on the leaderboard using their preferred strategies.
Okay, sure. All right, anniversary stuff. Here we go.
Finally, let's go over microtransactions as well as some very exciting new events that we have coming your way. First, get ready for the Wasteland Gold Rush event. Players can earn Gold Rush attempts simply by progressing through the game. Use these attempts for a chance to win various valuable items from the event, including Jagged Primos, Battle Pack Spirit Crystals, and even the grand prize, a Torchlight commemorative gold note. And yeah, we do mean real gold, like real life gold. But the events don't stop there. Believe it or not, CLI is turning 2. And as a thank you to all of you for staying with us, we're also launching some very special celebration events.
Okay.
Players can claim a nice reward
Y'all better go
each
hard.
day they log in
Y'all
during
better
the
go
event
hard.
period. After checking in for all 7 days, you'll receive a legendary drop pack spirit selection pack, allowing you to choose any legendary pack spirit from the Frozen Cafe season or any previous season. We also have the Hope in the Sands Cafe season or
Rose, Knight, Shepherd, Mistfil, Orphan, Alice. I'm sorry, where's my Kong, bitch? Where's my Kong? Give me a Kong!
any previous season. We
Ah!
also have the Hope in the Sands active event. During this event, complete quests related to the Sandlord seasonal mechanic to earn points. Accumulate enough points to unlock generous rewards, including Battle Pack Spirit Crystals, a rare drop Pack Spirit, a rare Pack Spirit upgrade insignia, an exclusive weapon appearance, and many more surprises.
Okay.
Check out the shop too for special anniversary exclusive packs. Now let's take a quick look at some of the cosmetics coming this season.
What the fuck is that? Hey yo, that Thea skin do look good, but it's not goth mommy though. It do look good, but it's not goth mommy. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna say I don't recall the things being as large as they were, but that was a little bit larger than I remember.
The Moon Shadow Guide is the seasonal mechanics drop Pack Spirit. It will help with Cloud Oasis management. The Portrait of a Fallen Saintess is this season's Battle Pack Spirit and is designed for synergy with Thea's new trait, Blasphemer.
Okay, sure.
That was a lot. Let's have a quick recap. The new Sandlord seasonal mechanic, a new hero trait for Thea, the new blending system, new legendaries, the new gear imprint system.
Wait, am I crazy? Did they not go over like the specifics of Thea? Like they kind of did, but like I feel like we could have gotten way more info from them from that. I guess we'll just have to get it from the patch notes.
New exclusive support skills.
Like they showed it off a little bit,
changes,
but like not really.
Improvements to core gameplay mechanics, secret realms, adjustments to deep space, tons of quality of life, our second anniversary events, and so much more. Sandlord is right around the corner, coming April 17. Stay tuned for more news. That's all for today. We'll catch you all in the next one.
All right. TLG Torchlight Gold 0418. Get your code, boys. All right, all right, all right. Okay. What would I rate this reveal? I really want to see patch notes first before I like give it, but like based off what we saw there, I'd give that an 8. 7.58. It's gonna be hard to tell. There's so much shit that we're gonna have to go through again. There's so much stuff we're gonna have to go through. I've got a lot to do once the season launches. Holy fuck. By the way, have I played? I literally did like a whole series on it last season and have multiple videos on YouTube for that build. All right, let me sit down. Hold on. All right. The code was TL Gold 0418. All right. I was about to turn on some music. Let me. Alrighty. Any viewers currently over on YouTube? I appreciate you guys stopping by for the live reveal and especially coming back after the fucking crash. I'm gonna go ahead and actually cut the live stream to YouTube, just because I've got to be able to like take that and like use it for an actual video, and I don't want to contaminate it with like the follow up stuff. If you'd like to, there's a link in the description that you can come and hang out on Twitch. And if not, I'll see you on a later date. Bye, YouTube's viewers.